While the M-Class paved the way for Mercedes-Benz into the mid-sized luxury SUV segment back in the late 90s, it wasn't until the arrival of the first GLC in 2016 that the German company could take on more compact rivals like the BMW X3 and Q5. Fortunately, you won't have to wait another 18 years for the second generation GLC. In fact, it will make its local debut in June. The outward appearance has been thoroughly revised, with the most notable features being the new headlamps, which connect directly to the radiator grille and accentuate the vehicle's width. The revised beltline, which now curves up towards the D-pillar, and the redesigned two-section taillights with three-dimensional interiors. Pronounced wheel arch liners, chrome look simulated underguards front and rear, as well as optional running boards add a sense of purpose. Dimension-wise, the new GLC remains pretty close to its predecessor. It is 60mm longer and 4mm lower, while the front and rear track widths have increased by 6 and 23mm respectively. Although marginal, the larger rear overhang has resulted in an extra 70 litres of luggage space, bringing the total boot volume up to 620 litres. Anyone who's driven a Mercedes-Benz from the recent past will be familiar with the layout and controls inside the new GLC. While some rivals have resorted to incorporating both instrument cluster and infotainment system screens behind the single horizontal panel, Mercedes has opted to keep them neatly separate and decently sized in the GLC. Speaking of which, the vehicle's off-road systems can be controlled via the screen, and a nifty feature called transparent bonnet allows the driver to place the vehicle more accurately on challenging terrain. While traversing the road less traveled, occupant comfort is enhanced by the new 4-link front suspension and multi-link rear independent suspension, while optional rear-wheel steering improves low-speed agility. Overseas, 4 mild hybrid derivatives will be offered, including the 400e you see here, but currently only the 220d, 300d and 300 petrol are destined for our shores. The 300d is the star performer of the trio with 198 kilowatts and 550 Newton meters. That's 150 more than its petrol counterpart. That said, the 145 kilowatt and 440 newtons delivered by the 220d is not to be sniffed at, nor is its combined fuel consumption of 5.9 litres per 100. The good news for prospective buyers is that Mercedes-Benz South Africa is already taking orders for the new GLC. But if you're happy to wait, then keep tuning in to Ignition GT for our upcoming full review. Alternatively, you might prefer to hold out just a little longer for the coupe version. After all, patience is a virtue.